What if I told you everything you've ever chased was waiting inside your own mind? That you were never poor, never powerless, only untrained. The truth is simple. The world doesn't reward effort. It rewards alignment. The moment you command your thoughts, life begins to obey. This isn't motivation, it's law. And tonight, that law awakens in you. You were never created to crawl through life in fear and limitation. You were born to command your world with the power of your own mind. From the moment you opened your eyes, the universe placed in you a seed of infinite potential, but the noise of society trained you to forget it. They told you to wait for permission, to obey instead of imagine, to trade your dreams for security, to silence your hunger for greatness in exchange for comfort. That training ends now. You are not a beggar at the gate of destiny. You are the architect of it. Within you lives the same energy that raised empires, healed the sick, invented light, built fortunes, and transformed nations. That power does not belong to a select few. It belongs to anyone bold enough to believe. Every creation begins as a thought, and every thought is a command issued to the universe. The mind that understands this law no longer bows to circumstance. The law is simple. Whatever you continually think, feel, and believe with unwavering conviction must materialize in form. The subconscious mind never sleeps. It listens without argument and acts without delay. While your body rests, your deeper mind builds the blueprint of tomorrow. If you feed it fear, it builds struggle. If you feed it faith, it builds prosperity. Thought is not idle vapor. It is substance shaping unseen matter. Every fortune on earth began as an invisible idea, fiercely repeated until the world had no choice but to obey. Your poverty, your success, your joy, your sorrow, each is the echo of your most persistent thought. The poor rehearse defeat in silence and call it reality. The rich rehearse victory in secret and call it law. The universe plays no favorites, it mirrors conviction. From this moment forward, train your mind to speak only the language of abundance. Refuse to entertain weakness. Deny every whisper that says you are less than capable. You are the master of your mental kingdom. Guard the gates of your thought like a warrior. Let no seed of doubt find soil within you, for every seed eventually bears fruit. When you command the mind with purpose, life rearranges itself in obedience. Faith is not a fragile hope. It is the magnetic certainty that bends circumstance. Wealth, health, love, success, all are reflections of inner order. Stop asking, "Can I afford this?" and start commanding, "How shall I create this?" You are not meant to chase results. You are meant to generate them. Money, opportunity, influence, these are shadows that follow service, imagination, and faith. The law rewards definiteness and punishes hesitation. Drifting minds become servants of stronger ones. Decide who you are. Decide what you want. Repeat it until even your heartbeat vibrates with belief. You will feel the shift. Your walk steadies. Your tone deepens. Your presence grows magnetic. People will sense that you expect victory, and they will trust you before they even know why. The timid will call it luck, but you will know it as law. Each night, as you close your eyes, remind yourself that the subconscious is your silent workshop. It never rests. It builds according to the last instruction you give. Command it wisely. Tell it, "I am rich in mind. Therefore, I am rich in life." Let that declaration sink beneath thought and become identity. The mind governed by faith cannot fail, for it cooperates with universal order. When thought and belief align, the impossible becomes routine. The universe itself begins to work through your intuition, through coincidences, through inspired action. You will find yourself guided to the right people, the right timing, the right ideas. Do not dismiss these signs. They are proof that the inner law is alive within you. Faith, repetition, and definiteness. These are the levers of creation.
Use them nightly. Speak to your subconscious as to your loyal servant. Command it to multiply your purpose, to dissolve your fear, to build in silence while you rest. Tell it you are the captain, and it will steer your destiny through unseen waters.
Faith without movement is a whisper in the wind, but faith joined with action becomes the thunder that shakes mountains. The universe does not respond to idle hope. It answers conviction, proven by motion. When you act upon your belief, even in the smallest way, you tell your subconscious that your word is law. Each decisive step reinforces the rhythm of success. Thought conceives, emotion fuels, and action seals the creation. The man who thinks but does not move is like a farmer who studies seed yet never sows it. The man who acts without belief labors in confusion. True mastery lies in their harmony. Think with clarity, feel with certainty, act with purpose. Every time you align these three, the world bends in your favor. The timid wait for conditions to be perfect before beginning. The wise understand that perfection is born from beginning. The very act of starting releases the current of inspiration. Momentum reveals the path. You will not see the whole staircase at once, but faith lights the next step. Begin while others hesitate. While they plan excuses, you will be building empires. When fear rises, transmute it into power. Let doubt remind you to decide. Let worry remind you to trust. Let pain remind you to persist. Every emotion can serve your progress if you command it. Anger, when refined into determination, becomes fuel. Fear, when redirected into preparation, becomes wisdom. Sorrow, when transformed through gratitude, becomes depth of spirit. You must be the master chemist of your own soul, turning every shadow into light. The world rewards those who move with calm confidence. The man who acts from inner order appears unstoppable. He does not rush, yet he never delays. He does not beg, yet everything moves for him. His secret is alignment. His thought, emotion, and action sing the same note, and creation responds in harmony. This alignment is not arrogance, it is spiritual authority. The universe recognizes it and calls it law. You too can possess this power when you make peace between your conscious and subconscious minds. Do not declare one thing while feeling another. The conscious mind commands, the subconscious executes. If you speak success but feel doubt, the order is cancelled. The deeper mind hears through emotion, not vocabulary. That is why one sentence spoken with absolute faith outweighs 1,000 repeated mechanically. Before every decision, pause and align. Ask yourself, do I feel what I am saying? If not, sit still until emotion agrees with thought. Then act. That unity is creation. When you move from that state, obstacles dissolve, timing perfects itself, and results multiply effortlessly. You are no longer struggling against life, you are moving with its rhythm. The great inventors, leaders, and creators lived by this secret. They did not wait for proof. They believed, acted, and proof appeared. You must speak the language of certainty even when the evidence is silent. Say, "It is done," and act as if it were. This is not delusion, it is divine discipline. The subconscious does not know the difference between imagined and actual. It builds both with equal obedience. Therefore, imagine vividly and act decisively. Expect your success as naturally as sunrise. Let no temporary difficulty persuade you otherwise. The seed does not doubt the soil. It breaks open in darkness, certain that light awaits. So must you. Expectation is faith matured. It is not a plea, but a knowing. Live each day as though the promise were already fulfilled. The world will mirror your expectation with precision. Repetition is the sculptor of destiny. Rhythm is the heartbeat of creation. Every thought you repeat becomes a groove in the unseen substance of your mind until it shapes your character and commands your future. The undisciplined man changes aim with every wind and calls his instability fate. But the master repeats the same note of faith until it becomes a song that the universe cannot ignore. You are not what you occasionally wish. You are what you consistently believe. Each day's thought compounds with yesterday's belief and builds the pattern of tomorrow's experience. The mind learns through rhythm, as the body learns through motion. Just as the heart beats in constant measure, your success depends on the constancy of your inner pulse. When you think gratitude each morning and faith each night, you carve a permanent pathway through which abundance must flow. Cosmic habit force, the invisible law of repetition, rewards precision and punishes drift. It multiplies whatever you give it, doubt or decision, fear or faith. At first you must guide it deliberately, guarding every word and correcting every mood. But soon faith becomes reflex, confidence becomes your natural tone, and gratitude becomes the atmosphere you breathe. That is mastery, when belief no longer requires effort but has become identity. You will know this state by its peace. The frantic excitement of beginners will fade into calm authority. You will walk through storms unshaken, because rhythm, not emotion, governs you. Outer losses will not frighten you. Your habits will rebuild what chance destroys. You will have outgrown luck, because law has taken its place. Each morning affirm your rhythm. I am wealth in thought, faith in action, abundance in being. Feel those words until they vibrate through your entire frame. Speak them not to convince, but to command. The subconscious, trained by constancy, will respond like a loyal servant, precise, tireless, unerring. The universe moves by rhythm, the tides, the stars, the seasons, and when your thought joins that cosmic beat, nothing can resist you. The inconsistent man prays in panic and forgets in peace. The disciplined man gives thanks before proof appears. That is why his victories are permanent. The law rewards faith sustained, not effort scattered. Do not mistake intensity for mastery. A candle that burns too hot soon dies. True power is steady. Begin and end each day with the same rituals: morning affirmation, evening gratitude, and you will anchor success between them. One act repeated daily with belief outweighs 100 impulses born of fear. Consistency engraves destiny. As you continue this rhythm, you will feel a great ease enter your being. Ideas will come at perfect moments, helpers will appear uncalled, and what once seemed coincidence will reveal itself as cooperation. People will sense in you an authority that requires no words, the authority of inner order. They will feel calmer in your presence, more certain of their own potential, for rhythm is contagious. You will have become a living demonstration of law in motion. When you look back, you will see that nothing was ever random. Every challenge was a rehearsal, every delay a refinement, every failure a teacher pushing you toward precision. You will understand that wealth was never a chase, it was an alignment. You will move through life not as a seeker, but as a creator, not as one praying for miracles, but as one living them. Poverty will no longer recognize your vibration. Fear will no longer find your door. You will wake each morning with quiet certainty, speak with measured confidence, act with unwavering focus, and rest each night knowing that unseen forces labor faithfully for your good. You will have mastered the art of creation itself, thought, emotion, and action moving as one, rhythm perfected, destiny secured. From this moment on, you are no longer a servant of circumstance. You are the commander of law, the architect of wealth, the living proof that the universe bends to the mind that believes without hesitation and repeats without end.